everybody. Welcome back to Raleigh, North Carolina. Flair country to some. It's EA Sports coverage of the Canes. The all-time All-Stars win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. And it puts it off the outside of the frame.
Oh, a great chance there, James, and an opportunity to get the go-ahead goal, but the pipe gets in the way, and it says, not today.
Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Into the offensive end now. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Slides the pass over to Blake. Look at that, he's creating a whole lot of space there. Big time stop there. Moves it to Jarvis. Pass to Blake. Carolina's got it now. Fires it and puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go.
You got to get a shot on that, James. You get in tight, you have an opportunity in that scoring area, and you don't even get a shot on net. Not good enough.
Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Roslovic won the draw, and they're on the attack.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Great read by Stankoven. Oh, look at this. Breakaway. Oh, beautiful save on the play.
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, and he teed off on that in the wrong direction.
Well, we could hear him calling for that one-timer, James. We knew he wanted it, and man, that puck came across, and I don't think it was in his wheelhouse, and he healed it.
The Hurricanes have it now, and that's picked off. And he sidesteps the check there. Lidstrom's got it in the offensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Lemieux. And that's turned aside. And he's ridden off the puck. Stalls cross the line and gain the zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Avoids the poke check. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. More than half the period has expired. Still scoreless in this one. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Carolina's ready to go on the attack. Cuts to the paint. Denies him.
Brodeur has been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Oh, wow. Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender. Denies him again.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Quick shot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Nice poke check. Foss got control of the puck in the corner. Can't get it to go. Quick pass across to Walker. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. They are swarming around like bees here in the O-zone. Look at this. They're really moving the puck around with the cycle. Takes position. Here's a shot. Great save on the play. Now it's picked up by the defense. And they skate it out of the danger zone. Oh, look at this. There's a chance in front. He scores. What a play. The all-time All-Stars take a 1-0 lead here in the late goings of period number 1. This is a huge goal momentum-wise, isn't it?
Well, yeah, James, if you score a goal at the beginning of a period or at the end, it really sets the tone and temperature for your team. And it also puts your opponent back on their heels, and that's exactly what you wanted to happen. But now that the game is wide open, you're heading into intermission. So that's going to give both teams an opportunity to reset. You got to find a way to continue to push in that second period.
Here they come on the attack. Scores! What a shot!
2 goals in right around a minute 40.
And he Anybody who just got up for a quick snag is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Great reach with the poke check by Orlov. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. The Hurricanes have manufactured a lot of chances here in this first period, but they still find themselves trailing late. Carolina's won the draw.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. The Hurricanes win possession here in the open ice. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. Clean sheet of ice, and here we go with period number 2. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Brodeurs' performance was outstanding in the first 20 minutes. I mean, he got shelled. He's got to be exhausted, James. His team needs to pick it up.
All alone! Makes the save!
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of the crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
And a great save! Orr's got the puck in his own zone. Poked away in the neutral zone. Levels him with the hit. Here's a shot. Fantastic save. The all-time All-Stars gain control of the puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Carolina's put a lot of pucks on net, and yet they still find themselves trailing here in the second. The all-time All-Stars take possession off the face-off. And he slides it quickly to Sakic. Loses the coverage there. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Here's a shot! Oh, it goes right up the post!
The all-time All-Stars recognize that they have the lead, but also you don't get tons of great looks in a game, and this one is a missed opportunity as the puck goes off the frame and out.
Tries to feed it over to Gretzky. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. Sends the pass over. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. And that's broken up. Lays into the body on the play. Moves it quickly over to Gretzky. He carries the puck up along the wing. And he takes the feed. Orr's got it in the defensive end. From the point, looks to make something happen. Hammers it on net. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Shakes off the coverage. Sends the feed in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. The all-time All-Stars will play it from the defensive zone. To the low slot. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. He scores! Jumps right on it, so rebound and puts it in the back of the net.
Well, the coach is going to like this goal. It's all about the effort and habits, not turning away from the net after the original shot, James, but continuing to track it and able to deposit in the net.
The all-time All-Stars are having one of those nights, Cheryl, that everything that can go right is. Yeah,
it's all going right, James, because they're doing everything right. They've been dominating play in all 3 zones, and they've been rewarded for it.
Picked up along the wall by Forsberg. Gets a glove on it. Wow, what a stop by Anderson. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck against the wall. And that's a smart heads-up play by Stahl. Martinik's got it along the wing. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. And that's an intercepted by Svechnikov. Takes a shot. Scores! And a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here, and now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that next shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now. The Hurricanes finally get one back. Now can they get a few more?
You certainly know that you can get back in a game, only a 2-goal deficit, and sometimes it doesn't take long when you're on your toes and you're playing with urgency.
Carolina's looking to break out. Drops the hammer. Oh, great move to shake off the check. Taken by Robinson. With possession along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Hull. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. The all-time All-Stars carried along the wall. And he might have a step here. Stones him on the breakaway. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. And now he passes it to Jarvis. Puts it on net.
Brodeur has been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
There's back-to-back saves. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Here in the late goings of the period, the Hurricanes are down a pair. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Takes a shot. Oh, what a great save by Brodeur. Or stick handling in his own zone. Reaches out and uses the stick. Here's a pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play.
I love when offense is generated from below the goal line. All of the coverage is facing the puck, and he gets lost in coverage in that slot area and just fires it home.
The all-time All-Stars continue to hammer the accelerator here in the late stages of period number 2. It's been attack, attack, attack all night long.
Yeah, they had the puck on their stick. They've driven the net when they've had the opportunity, and I mean, they've just played well. They've been dominant tonight, James.
Carolina's had their opportunities, but they still trail late in this second period. Time to drop the puck here in period number 3. It has been a thorough dismantling through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if they can try to change that here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The all-time All-Stars have been fantastic through 40 minutes of play, James. They've been good on both sides of the puck. They've gotten themselves a comfortable lead. Now it's about protecting it. You still want to push when you have the puck, but you have to be in good spots to protect defensively. And the medical staff is waiting at the bench here, looking at him to get off the ice, but he is really struggling in significant pain.
Now you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Trying to shake the defender. He's in the clear. Great save. The Hurricanes gain possession. Puck grab by Aho. Uses the force on that hit. Driving right to the front. How did he stop that one?
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Moves into the offensive zone. And he gets a blocker on that. The all-time All-Stars gain possession along the wall. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Here's a centering pass. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And that's blocked from someone in front. Looks to set up at the point now. And he shuts the door on that. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Well, that hit had to hurt, James. Let's have another look at that one. I mean, he goes down hard And when you have a hit like that, you're feeling it all over your body.
The Hurricanes have had more chances offensively, but they have not been able to convert trailing here in this third. Carolina's taken possession in their own end. He opts to keep it alive with all sorts of pressure here. Dion's got it across the line. From point blank, turns it away.
This is where he gets his grade A opportunities. He's in tight to the goaltender, and usually he executes, but not this time.
Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Moves it to Martinick. And they send it right back to him. Here we go, on-man rush. And he comes up big again.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
And somehow he hangs on. Scores! And look at this. Suddenly they're right back into it.
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity, and it gets them within two. And this two-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. And if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
The Hurricanes haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to claw back from this two-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They're going to find a way to get some chances.
Centering in front. He scores! What a goal!
Oh, I just love this power move, James, because you have to have the compete level and the will to want to drive the net. You have to shield, but you also have to have your head up and know exactly where your teammate is. I mean, this is just a perfect executed play.
The all-time All-Stars are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the all-time All-Stars just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. Gretzky's won a big draw on their own end. Puck picked up by Sakic. They've got some momentum here. Picked up along the boards by Howe. The all-time All-Stars looking against the half wall. Here's a chance! Nowhere for that shot to go through. The all-time All-Stars slide the puck. He scores! One times it into the back of the net.
Coaches are always harping on pass execution. Well, this is a clear example. When the pass is crisp and it's on the tape, it's on the money, it finds the back of the net.
The all-time All-Stars probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. And I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Carolina's had a lot to like about their game tonight. Decided advantage in the shot department, but they still trail here in the third. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. The all-time All-Stars gain possession in their own end. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Pronger's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
Now, the penalty has been called, James, and it's not really going to factor in the outcome. This game is already over.
us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Big time stop. They're going to keep things moving here.
The Hurricanes have been terrible tonight. I mean, right from puck drop right through the third.
They score! And a shorty at that!
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go and attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away. Well, it's going to be a quick release that gets it done here, James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there. You pay the price, and because he does, he scores a goal.
Fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
From the half wall, a chance! Oh, and it's another save on the play!
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James, but it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. The all-time All-Stars played along the wing.
Aho's penalty is almost expired. Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be.
Moves the puck. And that pass attempt is deflected. Stalls tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. Pass back to the point. Let's get the official decision.
Well, the official is right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
From off the wing, it comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Here they come on the attack. Backhander in front. Scores! Well, how's that for killing a penalty?
That's turning a PK into a power kill, James. Not just shooting it down the ice. If you have time and space, take advantage with a shorty. Well, goalies really like to stick it to their opponents and give them the stare down after a flashy glove save that hits the leather. Unfortunately, he gets embarrassed this time as he gets beat clean.
The all-time All-Stars continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Quick pass to Beliveau. Oh, I think that went off his mask and somehow stays out of the net. Here's a high-danger opportunity. Passes it over. Oh, spectacular save to shut down the rush. And it is all over with this one. Well, they started with the puck a lot based on the face-off numbers here. They were certainly successful in that end, but it didn't translate into a win.
And that's a positive to take away.